You've expressed interest in hosting a talk show with your best friend, Leah Remini.
Yes.
Have you considered calling it It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Clear?
Where's the sniper? Cue the sniper.
Welcome to Royal Court, the show where pop culture royalty compete for a spot on my trusted council. I am your host and queen, Lady Brittany of House Broski, and today I'm joined by the mother of all mothers, the queen of all queens. Whenever she's around, it's a lovely day. Please welcome Lady Michelle Visage.
Hello. Hello.
Glam, glam, glam.
This doesn't throw very well, but that's okay. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, my love.
I made it.
You smell great.
Thank you. Just for you.
I appreciate it. How are things over at the House of Magnifique?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much. Yes.
Just had to do a little check-in.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Well, a quick Google search, and that's all I could come up with, so all this is really nothing.
Right. Perfect.
Hope you're ready.
I'm born ready.
Without further ado, let the trials begin. How's that light?
I love it.
Your glam team shitting their pants over there.
No, I said all I want to see is nostrils.
Michelle,
Yes.
you are a mother to children, both drag and regular.
Yes.
Have you-
Specifically regular.
Specifically regular. Have you ever had a moment of peace in your life?
No, and I don't want it.
Right.
Peace is boring.
You and peace wouldn't mix well.
No, although I would love it for the world, but not necessarily for my castle of chaos that I live in.
Okay, well, you've monetized it, so that's what matters. You were an announcer for Hot Oil Wrestling.
Oh my God, how far did you dig?
The archive runs deep. We have a lot of.
I was a hot oil wrestling announcer at Goldfinger's in New York City.
Not Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
Okay.
Yes.
For the virgins at home, can you explain what hot oil wrestling is? And to me as well.
Yeah, so when you go to a strip club, there's a normal stripping situation that's happening, like on the main stage, and you go, and then there's the VIP rooms. We all saw Nora. We know what happens in those VIP rooms.
We're familiar.
Right. But the hot oil wrestling was, we had our own room with a boxing ring in it. It used to be Foxy Boxing, but it changed to hot oil wrestling. But the hot oil wrestling was wonderful because there would be bachelors, and there'd be like 3 to 5 of their friends, sometimes more, huge parties, and there'd be one bachelor. And he'd get into the ring, and I would raffle off one of my girls, the hot oil wrestlers. They'd all have fun names. But I was a real bidder, like 20, 25, 30, 30. I did the whole thing.
Auctioneer?
Yes, I was an auctioneer on top of the MC. And the girls would just terrorize this bachelor.
Love to hear it.
Take off the whole suit. He was left in his underwear, would be pulled around his neck, full on wedgie.
It was a bachelor party?
Yep.
This was the Christian club that you worked at in New York.
Christian Mingles was the sponsor,
Oh,
yes.
I do love that. That's
Me
really
too.
special.
Me too.
Who do you think would win in a lubed up wrestling match, you or RuPaul?
Probably me.
Yeah, I think so.
Although Rue is very long and lean, so it'd just be like trying to keep up with 6'4" and I'm 5'4".
Look, you're going for speed versus, length.
It'd be like a slip and slide. You just go right off the other side.
Does being allergic to everything...
I was waiting for this question because I am an actual fucking nightmare. I am a nightmare, but go ahead.
Okay, does being allergic to everything mean that you're a very cheap date?
Yes.
Yes.
So cheap.
What can you eat?
Okay, great question. What Brittany said before I so egregiously cut her off was, what can you eat? And the thing is with me, because I have an autoimmune, I eat by the autoimmune protocol. And you and I will discuss this off the camera because
100%.
it goes into medical boring stuff.
You'll show me an infographic after this.
I will. I have a PowerPoint. Get ready. I'm a very cheap date, but it means that nothing that can cause inflammation will be put into my body unless it's Botox. So anything else that doesn't cause inflammation is being kicked to the curb. So yes, I am a cheap date and very difficult to feed.
Well, you look great.
Thank you very much.
That's all that matters to me.
My husband said to me last night, can we go on a date? Can you eat anything? I was like, no, but I'll watch you eat. I'll drink some tea. Like, that's the kind of date I would do.
I've got a similar thing where they're like, no bananas, no avocados, no this. I said, well, shit, girl, just give me the grain from the pig trough. And I guess
You can't eat that either?
I can't eat any of that stuff because it spikes my testosterone. I'll grow a penis.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun.
I should look into that, actually.
I should. I want to be humping furniture. Please.
Yeah, don't sit on any of these chairs out here. Kind of a health risk. You've been married for 28 years.
Can you believe it?
I can't.
In this city.
In this God-fearing city.
Yeah.
How is that possible when you're only 26?
I mean, the check is in the mail. I love you, Brittany Broski.
You are welcome.
You can at least say 36. I mean, don't be ridiculous.
I mean, look, the Botox it's Botox.
Thank you. Actually, I'm due because I can move.
Both of your kids ran track.
Yes, I was a track and field mom.
Were you a track and field girl, like when you were young?
No.
No, not at all. So what kind of sports mom are you? Are you bringing snacks? Are you yelling at them from the faster?
That's me.
Okay.
And there
You're coaching.
are so many videos of me. I've gotten kicked out of soccer games. I actually became the announcer at the track and field meets when they were home.
Okay.
Because I was so involved. I was actually really good at it too, because I did 20 years of radio, so I was
I know a microphone hates to see you coming.
oh, they will be used and abused. I cringe when I watch the videos now. Me going, faster, use your arms, Lily, dig, screaming.
Hustle!
Yes, screaming. But Lily was a top-notch hurdler, so it was because of my screaming. Nothing to do with my husband's coaching, just.
No, he's irrelevant. It's
right.
really about the
screaming.
verbal abuse that you go through as an athlete that propels you to be better.
Were you an athlete?
Oh God, no. Do I look like I was an athlete?
Well, do
I was
I
a
look
theater
like
kid.
I'm an athlete? Same. You're asking me, no.
Both of your kids are also Pisces.
Oh my God, yes.
What is that tissue budget in your household like?
Virgo mother?
Yeah.
It is not a great match. Sensitive father, Sagittarius, so he understands the Pisces a little bit more. But me, like my husband will say to me, could you be a little nicer?
Oh.
Could you be a little nicer? Your approaches.
No, I can't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was my response. No, the world is not nice. My mother was a Pisces from Brooklyn. She didn't give me much advice, but what she did was, the world ain't easy. So toughen up. So I tried that approach with my kids. It was like, the world's not rainbows and Skittles. So snap the fuck out of it or you're gonna have a tough time.
The world isn't rainbows and Skittles, it's dildos and ADHD meds.
If you're lucky. We love some Adderall.
You're a bargain hunter?
Oh, I love a bargain.
You love a good deal.
I love a bargain.
Now I want to know what was the worst deal you ever got and why was it the Seduction record deal?
It was the worst deal I ever done in my life, and I still signed it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so true, Brittany. Do you know why? Because I was 19 and I wanted to be the next Madonna.
Yes!
And this was my opportunity. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, when it's in front of you and dangled like a carrot, they know it.
You
they know
signed
what
your
they're
name
doing.
on it. Yeah.
And I did. And though I made $0 from it, it was a good experience. And I got to tour the world and play sold out venues, like 30, 40,000 seat arenas.
Psychotic.
At 19 years old, who else is gonna do that?
In Celebrity Big Brother.
Yes.
You brought an air freshener in case people had shit.
Important.
Yes.
Yes.
What other cursed items are probably in your bag at any given time?
I think that everything in my purses are probably cursed at all times. Like, there's always a lip plumper.
Okay.
There's always a perfume sample. There's usually some kind of travel poopery, like we were talking about for the toilet.
Yes.
Because when you got nature calls, you gotta go and you don't wanna leave.
You gotta go. No.
Yeah. I have compression socks, grandma.
It's a good one.
I have a pill, grandma. I feel very, very grandma, but it's more than the health consciousness.
Yeah.
I have an autoimmune cereal, a bag of cereal that I can snack on.
That's
Grandma.
cursed. That's
cursed, yeah.
You're like, I got my pocket CPAP.
Yes, it's very that. I always have a mask,
Okay.
even to this day.
So we're rolling with something from the pantry, medical equipment.
PPE at all times.
Love it. You've expressed interest in hosting a talk show with your best friend Leah Remini.
Yes.
Have you considered calling it It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Clear?
Where's the sniper? Cue the sniper.
And hello to Leah, by the way.
Yes.
Queen. Okay, Michelle, with that, you've passed.
Thank you!
Well, Lady Michelle, you did so wonderfully in the royal interrogation. Are you hungry? Are you down for a little
Nothing I'll be
meal?
able to eat, but yes, I'm down.
We can look at it.
Yeah.
Squires!
Why, thank you. Oh, I can eat that.
Who's hungry for some dick?
Oh, me.
Some spotted dick.
I love a spotted dick.
I do too. Guess what? It's good.
Yeah? Gets
It's
a bad
really
rap.
good.
Are you gonna have it?
I'm gonna eat some. And we did.
Who? Did you see
For those who don't know, Michelle loves a glass bottle of water.
I won't drink out of plastic.
I know that.
Look at. That's the sound I love to hear.
That's the sound of wealth.
Are you gonna eat spotted dick?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bite of
Have you
dick,
ever
if
had
guys
spotted
mind.
dick?
I have.
Okay, why did you have spotted dick? I can't have it because I'm celiac, so I'm gonna turn that around.
Yeah,
You should know that in your deep dive, by the way.
Oh, 100%.
Somebody let you down.
Well, it's when you have gay people working for you, they're not that smart.
Do I have straight people working for me? Show me one. Show me one. Glam, are you straight?
No.
Thank you.
No, with emphasis.
Yes, emphasis. On the right syllable.
Okay.
Okay.
Michelle, it's time to get into it. Give the kids what they want. We're gonna talk fragrance for a second. Okay.
Are my hands the right color to my face? Shablam, are they different colors?
Yes.
Okay. We forgot to tan my hands.
It's part of the. It's part of the.
It's part of
image.
the magic.
Yeah, you need the orange face and the white neck.
The truth is told. She's Italian and Irish.
Okay, you and I have because here's the thing. When you're talking about fragrance wrecks,
Is
or
that how
things
you
like
found me?
No, God no.
Okay.
I have been watching Drag Race since I was 14 years old.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel very old.
I've been putting in my time.
I appreciate
And I'm
that.
48 now.
No, you're not.
But part of my in high school, my friend group, because of course theaters, the theater gays, was, have you watched this show called Drag Race? And I was like, what is this fuckery, girl? Turned it on, addicted.
Yeah.
First episode, addicted. I started season 4.
Oh,
and
that's
then
a classic season.
Have to. From there on, I've just been, a loyal follower. So
Oh,
no,
thank you.
when I saw you had a TikTok, I was like, thank fuck whoever downloaded that shit on her phone. Whoever did that,
I did
owe
it!
You did it!
I did myself! Britt, why do we just shriek? I do it myself, Brittany.
I have to do subtitles.
I am willing and able. I'm a Virgo. And I
Yes.
also have trauma. And my trauma is ultra independence,
Love.
hyper independence. I don't want anybody doing anything for me because they fucking ruin it.
I agree. No one
So
does
I
it better
do
than
it
you.
myself.
So
I'm not very
you-
good at it, which is why it's shit and basic.
No, but it's part of the charm.
I just learned how to do an overlay, so now I can show notes.
Okay. No, and you're self-aware. You'll do millennial pause.
Right. Well, that's what people were saying, but can I just bring up a good point? When people are like, millennial pause, LOL, it's like, no, that's called professionalism, because what are you gonna do? Hi, everybody. No, you gotta let the room breathe.
Give it a beat. Give it a beat.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Back to fragrance.
Okay.
So I found you on TikTok. You came up on my For You page, and I was like, no fucking way. And I saw you were talking about fragrance, and I was
Yes.
like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, because you love it too.
I'm addicted. How did you get into collecting it?
I started in high school, like
Sure.
very young. My mother would not buy me Giorgio of Beverly Hills, which, by the way, you want to talk about Vieja Gucci. That is that and White Diamonds are but by the way, I love them both.
Do you have any past signature scents like that? Any other ones?
I have past signature scents that I still love, like Cher's Uninhibited was probably my first signature scent. So I've been at it for a long time. So my point was my mother wouldn't buy me Giorgio, so I would go to like CVS or Rite Aid and get you want Giorgio, but you're gonna get Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
And it was a knockoff.
Yeah,
It was the dupes, but they didn't have the word dupe back then.
So here's the thing about fragrance Rex is you have to have a similar nose, right? So
Correct.
I like your Rex because we both like a bergamoty, musky, gourmandy, oody, woody. That's what I love as well. So when you give Rex,
Incense.
yes.
Patchouli.
Patchouli, yes. But patchouli has to be
Buried. It needs to be a note. It can't be the forward.
agreed.
Yeah.
Are there any underground fragrance houses right now that you're just like, I know you love Penhaligons. What are some others?
I love Penhaligons.
You turned me on to Penhaligons. girl.
Penhaligons is straight class. Born to Stand Out is a house that I love.
'Kay.
They are Korean. And every single scent they make, every freaking one of them is amazing. And they're all really sexual.
Yeah, they're fucky.
They're all of them. They're so good.
Okay, so let's get into the drag race of it all.
Okay.
I guess.
If you have to, twist my arm.
I fucking guess. You've said that the last thing you look for in a queen is looks, right?
Yeah.
What is the first thing that either draws you to a queen, that endears you to a queen, and what do you think is the mark of a great drag queen?
Confidence is the first thing that draws me to them. I can see somebody wearing crazy clothes, looking some sort of way, but if they are out there selling it, I fall in love instantly. That's different to me judging on a drag television competition, whereas the brief is you need to look like lettuce. Lettuce, behave. That's the runway. So if you're not doing the brief, then that's what it is. So that's when it comes down to really picking apart what you're wearing, what you're doing, how we can make it better, how you could make this brief in particular work better for you and your brand of drag. I love versatility, and I think casting directors love versatility as well. And that's what I am there to do, is to help expand that 15 minutes we're all given into 15 years if we're lucky. I think it's really important for the kids that learned how to do drag from YouTube and or Instagram and or RuPaul's Drag Race to get out there in the real world and perform. Because nothing beats a seasoned performer, because then you're ready for everything. If you're just doing it in your bedroom or for your friends and your parents, which is lovely, you have to start somewhere. Practice makes perfect. I absolutely agree with that. You're not gonna get what it feels like to flop.
Right.
You have to flop. You've been there.
You gotta be, okay.
I've been there.
Hey, what the fuck?
I know, you're a theater kid, so I know you've flopped.
Yep.
Anybody that's been in theater has gone on stage and forgotten lines,
100%.
forgotten choreography, forgotten blocking. It happens.
You got a bomb to soar.
That's it. So you have to flop to succeed. Yeah. And that's what makes a great drag queen, is getting out there, come hell or high water, whether you suck, you made $2, you made no dollars, you made $5,000. That's what you gotta do.
Pay your dues.
That's it.
Yeah. You have talked a lot about the main differences between British drag and American drag. How has your experience with Drag Down Under been? And how would you fit that into those two, the binaries?
I hate the binary. The drag Down Under is very similar to British drag in the sense that they lead with the heart.
They're so funny.
So fun, so funny, so talented, hearts of gold, tenacity, you name it, they've got it all. It's the twisted sense of wicked humor that they have, where American queens, I think, so much focus on the outside. And it's not being shady that they're fabulous in their own way and they're beautiful as well. It's just a different aesthetic.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
Whoa.
I'm here for digging deeper than just what we see.
Bring back gritty, nasty, stinky.
I'm with you. That's why I like older queens in a sense, because they have paid their dues, they have worked it, they have done the hard yards. They might not look like that pretty young one, which I love as well. Listen, we all love to look at pretty things. I just want them to smush into one.
Right.
I want that grittiness to get into the young pretty one so they see that there is a validity to it, and vice versa. I don't want any sect of drag to turn their nose up at any other sect, because in the end, we're all in this together.
You met Ru in the 80s.
I did.
You've worked together in nightclubs, radio, TV, podcasting, porn.
Yeah, well, that's the
Next,
highlight. Yeah.
that's coming up.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite medium to collaborate?
With Ru, this is the honest to God truth. We finish each other's
Sentences.
Thank you. No matter what we do is going to be my favorite. We've done it all together.
Yeah.
I love doing our TV show, our old TV show, our talk show. I love doing our podcast because it was just us talking, so maybe that. But our radio show was fucking brilliant. Nobody else was doing what we were doing. We beat Howard Stern, our first ratings. Everything I do with Ru feels like I'm doing it with my sister / best friend, so I love everything that we do. You name it, we had fun doing it. And the longer we went on, the more we got into doing these skits.
Michelle, you passed.
Yay! I hate failing.
We need you to make your family crest.
This is
because
embarrassing.
you didn't show up with one, so I'm just gonna sort of have you draw one here with these unbranded markers in front of you.
Okay.
So while you're drawing, it's gonna be hard. And I say this when I'm being genuine. It's gonna be hard to draw and answer at the same time.
No, it's not.
Okay. And we got that on camera, didn't we? Okay.
I hate flowers.
Well, I didn't write this, so
You
that's
said favorite
funny.
flower, you hand picked
I
it.
did not do that. I'm telling you, gay people work on my team. They're being fired after this.
So they should know that I hate flowers.
How do you
Where's
hate
black?
flowers?
They die. There's no black.
We've got to have
There's no black. Squire. Thank you. Be gone.
Yeah, get a little comfy in my castle. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. You believe that you have to
children?
fail to succeed.
Yes.
Right, we've talked about it a little bit. What was a moment in your career where you felt that you had hit a dead end and you right around the corner was a blessing that was waiting to happen?
First of all, I have hit a dead end so many times. I'm the queen of reinvention. Thank you, Madonna.
Love that.
Only because if you fail, try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And that's very important because sometimes in life, we don't listen to the universe's stage directions. We say, oh, but I want to be a pistachio. Well, Michelle, a cashew's presenting itself to you. But I want to be a pistachio. But the cashew's right here. listen and take the cashew, but I really want to be a pistachio. So it's that type of thing. I think if we hyperfixate on what we want and don't take advantage of what's being presented, it's a disservice to ourselves.
I love that.
So reinvent.
Yeah,
So
don't fight it.
Correct. Listen, pay attention.
You once said, give me 5 minutes. I can work a room like nobody's business.
Yes.
Do you have any tips and tricks for me on how to work a room?
I'm not slimy. I think you allow your real self to come out. If you be you in a room, you can't fake it.
Yeah.
People see right through that.
I agree.
And right away you're gonna go, ugh, you don't like, okay, perfect example. Did you ever meet somebody and you're like, I don't like them?
Well,
and
yeah.
they say, why? And you don't know why?
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. And when it's a vibe, you don't want that vibe to be a bad vibe, right? So when you go into the room, all you can do is genuinely be you. The people that are not genuine, those are the ones that ruin the vibe. This is the worst Ferris wheel I've ever made.
What is your favorite time you've been wrong in your life?
Oh, I'm wrong a lot. Probably when I said to my husband, I'm gonna take this aspirin because I'm not pregnant. I did. I was like, watch, I'm gonna take the Tylenol. I was pregnant, thank God Lola's okay. But I've been wrong many, many times. I used to fight it and say, I'm never wrong, because I really am rarely wrong. But I will say, when I am wrong, I will give in to that. I will acknowledge that I'm wrong, because there's nothing wrong with being wrong. That's
important.
how you learn. Yeah, that's how you learn. That's how you get better and stronger and wiser and faster and all that stuff.
I love.
That's the worst leopard print I think I've ever seen.
We're doing vagina print right now.
I know. Looks like papayas. Little papayas.
Okay, Lady Michelle, present your shield to us. I have to see. Could you explain what you chose for each prompt, if you don't mind?
That is a black rose.
Cute.
I like black roses.
Okay.
That is London. So that's Big Ben.
I see it, I see it.
That's, well, a really bad London eye.
Yes. Yeah,
Is it good?
the hanging chairs, just like that. Looks very accurate.
Literally IKEA chairs. This is a mouth.
Love.
Because my whole career has been because of my mouth.
Yeah.
Literally, if I'm not singing, acting, dancing, it's been radio, talking, hosting. That's what I do. And this is a leopard print. Now, I painted almost this identical print on a white IKEA cabinet that I got in my apartment in New York City when I first moved in, because I thought, I'm gonna be artistic. It was not even on the artistic spectrum.
Thank you, Michelle. Would you sign it for me, my love?
I would be honored.
Well, Michelle, with that, it is my honor and privilege to induct you into my royal court. And we shall proceed with a knighting. Ah! Stay where you are.
I will.
I knight thee. Oh my
Watch
God,
your
you
head.
see my hair? You
Yeah,
see my
it's
Pamela
stuck,
Anderson
it's
bun
stuck.
being stuck in this
Okay,
fucking mic.
that's what happens.
I knight thee, Lady Michelle, Belle of the Ballroom, Amex Platinum face card. And a parting gift for you.
Yay! Oh my God, I got one! I don't drink coffee, but I'll use it for tea.
And if I don't see that at TikTok, I'm suing.
You will see it. Can you talk about me more in the Broski report? And
Yeah! Yeah!
you can't really do it here because that would be rude to the guest.
Right. Is there anything you'd like to promote to my realm, my people?
You know, every Drag Race iteration, if I could speak every language, I'd be on them all. But no, my services were not needed. I'll just stay on the ones that I'm on, and we may have some things coming up, but I'm not the girl to speak before they're announced.
Okay. Where can we find you?
At Michelle Visage on things.
Guards! Take her away. Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Queen.